Finally went online and did an online race. This was the first one. Just half A's and half B's. I just didn't want to make any mistakes and wreck into anybody. It's just first try with direct drive. It's just very, very different. It's a completely different game now. The guy in front of me is in the next race also. I think he just needed to get out of my way a little bit. He just didn't want to hit him. I just wanted to stay clean with him anyway. But yeah, with all the A's, sometimes it ends up just being a lot of cars from front to back, everyone just following each other. Going from the GTR and getting into the Lamborghini is very different. The steering wheel with the same exact settings just feels completely different in a different car. Imagine that. The guys behind me, the guy in the Delaware part, he's a little scary, but and that Alpha, he wants by. So I went to the middle of the circuit to defend against these two guys behind me, but it just caused this to happen. I wasn't going for the move, I was just defending this. I needed him to turn in, and he wouldn't. And while I waited for him to turn in, the guys behind me wanted to drive through the cars, I guess. Smash me through and hit me again. It's hard but fair. Okay. I'm not gonna say it's dirty. It wasn't dirty. He could have dove down the inside here if he wanted to. But, you know. Whatever. You tell me we did something wrong. I guess it was my fault again, like always. I don't really care. Mistakes. I don't know how much I like this move. I opened up my steering to go to the right, and I followed Sam too much to the right, and then the guy behind me stuck his nose down the inside of this and put me on the outside, which was on the final lap. I shouldn't have did it, and I was going to be wide no matter what. So but let's do that then. Whatever. I shouldn't have followed him too. I should have just stayed to the left. Oh well, but now he's down the inside of me. He slid over, and I was trying to give him space, but all it did was just make me go very wide. But, you know, I felt like I had to leave him space. Probably did. I'm sure anybody else would have just turned over across the front of him. Is that what you would have did? You would have just turned over in front of him? If I would have turned across him, we both would have wrecked. So I left him space, and I went wide. Lost 2 positions because of it. Just one. Thor got back behind me, but I'm too stupid to finish it like that. I gotta come through here and make this mistake too. I have to lift, let him around me again. Mr. B up there. He takes the grass line, he takes the suboptimal line. Gives himself a penalty. So, gave me P9. Mr. B likes that grass line. I went right back in, but I didn't really like the way the GTR felt. Everyone was in it also. So I got in the Lamborghini. Really no practice, just jumped in it. Against all the GTRs. This time there were no A's in here, it was just all B's. Mr. B and Sama. Now Mr. B's in front of me now. Sam is still in front of me, but you know, he kind of surrendered to me right away almost, which I appreciate. I've never tested any direct drive wheels before or anything like that, so this is just a brand new experience. So I just trying to take it slow and trying to not murder anyone while I figure this shit out. All my settings are messed up, I'm sure. I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, it's a game changer. It's not even the same game. The Gran Turismo 7 doesn't even feel like the same game. Going from a G29 to a G Pro, it's whatever. Maybe I have the worst direct drive wheel on the market. I wouldn't know. I have nothing to compare it to. But yeah, this guy, I was hounding him the entire race, last race. I hounded him, and in this race, I was right back to hounding him. He makes this little mistake. He threw this kink to the left. I went by so bad. But yeah, no contact with him. I can be a lot more precise with my steering inputs as well. Whenever I pull out, I mean, even the most minor thing, I know this is stupid, but even just pulling out in front of him like that, I feel so much more in command of the car to be able to pull out and just still stay side of it, not like the car doesn't float to the left. I don't know how to describe it. I didn't have to leave him a ton of space on the outside, but I did anyway. Invited him for a trip around the outside here, which I knew wouldn't end well. I did not mean for that contact. Nothing I can do. That line naturally, there's really nothing I can do. That line naturally forces me to bow to the outside there. It's tough to get that right with no lifting. But I left him space to come back onto the circuit and made sure I moved to the left for him. did end up costing him a position, but he did choose to fight me around the outside, which, I left him the space to do it, but probably not the best idea. At this point, I didn't want to get stuck behind, but I wasn't sure that I could challenge for the win. But all these GTRs chasing me, except for this Genesis. Whoa, someone just died. But yeah, so I wanted to get after him at this point. Mr. B, if you remember, he likes that grass line. So yeah, I get pretty close to him. I'm starting to bother him a little bit, I believe. This is also just my second race of the week. I haven't raced at all. This is the second race of the week, of the new races for the week. And it's like Wednesday or Thursday. It might be Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. But, yeah. I thought, damn, second race with direct drive and I'm on for a win. Let's get after this guy. Everything feels so good. The brakes feel good. The acceleration feels good. Steering feels good. The car feels good. The weight feels good. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm already back to where I was with the G29, and I'm ready to start making, just from an hour or two of practice, I'm ready to start making, there's a mistake. I'm ready to start making improvements from where I was on the G29 at this point. I didn't think I'd get back to it that fast. I thought there'd be a little bit of a higher learning curve, but I think it's just naturally it just feels right. Everything just feels natural and normal in the way it's supposed to fucking feel. I don't know what to say. G29, I don't feel anything with the G29. I don't feel anything. Now here's the bit. Here's remember Mr. B, how he liked that grass line. This was pretty much it. So yeah, not at least at the second race of the week, my second time ever doing a race with direct drive new wheel. Never tried it before. My wife and son have combined more hours and more mileage driven on this thing in the last 3 days since I got it than I have. Neither one of them played Gran Turismo or have in the past. I mean, they've tried the G29 just to see what it's like. He's opening up the door for me. Yeah, neither one of them ever really played, just to see what it feels like. But yeah, I ended up just leaving and going and getting food and cooking dinner and doing stuff while they played for hours. It's just enjoyable. It honestly has me thinking about VR. It's just so immersive now. It just feels like a totally different game. It makes me feel like if I got VR, it might actually be worth it. I might actually feel like it's a virtual reality. But yeah, I thought I could get him on circuit. At this point, I was like, damn, I guess I can just stay close to a second and I'll get the win. But I wanted it on circuit. Then I forgot that he was going to serve the penalty right here at the end. It's a weird serve line. Right, this was about 7/10, 8/10 to him right here. And I was like, I don't know that I'm even going to be able to pass him by the end. It's a half a second. I haven't seen anyone serve it. And then because I was so worried about that, I went a little wide. And I was like, oh, I'm good. It's no big deal. He served his penalty. Like, damn, I got to win. No. So I was going to win on my second try. And I was so worried about wondering what was going to happen with his penalty. I went wide. Did I? Did I go wide? They said I went wide. They said I went wide. They said I went wide. The race ended, and Mr. B said, "That was a great race." And I just said, LOL. And before he said anything else, I said, "That was funny." And he said, "It was. It really wasn't funny. It sucked." But, yeah, I don't know. This wheel's something else. It changed the game. Makes it sound totally different. Even switching cars, it felt very different. I don't know. I gotta keep messing with the settings and go from there. But, yeah, those were the first 2 races with direct drive. I don't know. This shit works pretty well, I'll tell you that. I don't know what everybody else feels, but I finally feel something at least. Oh well. But if you're not sure if I got a penalty or not, if that penalty was correct or not, I saw this and I was like, no, I'm in. This is ridiculous. Why did I get a penalty? I'm in. What is the problem? I'm right on the curb. What's the problem? It's the angle. That's the same exact picture, same spot. It's just different picture taken, but the car's in the same position. Um, yeah, that was the margin of error that I had for second race of the week, second ever try with direct drive online, and I was on for a win, except for that margin right now. Oh well. Be better, don't be dog shit.